Record deliveries, guys, or not? I don't know, because this is a pre-recorded vlog from Thursday. As you know, I'm flying back from Germany, back to Dubai. Alright, and therefore I had to record this already on Thursday, and still Thursday, as of this moment, it's not yet out if Tesla did the record quarter. But let me know in the comments if you know it already while watching this vlog. Happy Sunday and welcome to Tesla Sundays. Let's dive into the blueprint of today's Tesla Sundays episode. But before that, I would like to say two things. First of all, I would highly appreciate a like and make this the most liked Tesla Sundays episode ever, because then we are breaking through 1,200 likes from the previous one. And the second one is even more important, because this is a shout out to Tuchin, who is a valuable member of this community, and he just let me know that he is watching every Tesla Sundays episode with his son and his wife, which is absolutely crazy and which is absolutely appreciated by me. So hi there. Let's dive into the first topic that we will talk about, which will be the Tesla performance. Okay, we will see why I bought back into Tesla and what was my thinking about this. Then we will dive into the stock chart. We will talk about the Q3 delivery, hopefully record. Then we will talk about the 8% China Model 3 price reduction at the Shanghai Gigafactory. Then we will talk about the Austin Terafactory that is being built right now. And finally, we will talk about Elon Musk and what he is actually saying about the Tesla stock and where we will be in 5 years. If you're looking into the Tesla stock performance of the last 7 days, you see there was only one direction, which was up, which is very happy for me because I invested at around 370-ish. And why I did this, we will talk about in the stock chart analysis, okay? But it's important to understand that I thought it was just an oversold situation for Tesla stock, because people thought, they are really getting, much momentum for what they showed at Battery Day, but still, people in the market wanted to see lower prices for all the stocks out there, and therefore I thought it was just an unbelievable great opportunity to go back into Tesla. And since then, I posted it obviously for my members first and what products I bought. But what I really am excited about is that we have so much to look forward to in terms of the stock. Okay, we are currently sitting at the $406 billion valuation, and there's the Q3 earnings report. There is the S&P 500 inclusion, and so on and so forth. So I'm super happy that I'm back where I left. A real Tesla shareholder. I'm super excited. I hope you too. Let me know in the comments what you think about the current valuation of Tesla. Do you think it's overvalued or it's undervalued? Let me know, and let's jump into the chart. We are at the Tesla stock chart, and I love when plans are really playing off. So let me just introduce you what was my thought here. So when Tesla stock was here just before the Battery Day, it went down the day before 6%. Then we had another drop of 10% the day after, and then the day after even 7%, and then we were somewhere here at 370, I think, intraday, and closed that day about 380 or something. So I was just keeping buying after this Battery Day because I thought, the overall situation will get better with all the, news about the health crisis, about Tesla, that the people didn't understand this. And Tesla is just, this very famous stock that everyone want to be in. So they will use this weakness, and exactly this happened. Plus, I have
explained you guys that currently they are trading in this channel here. Moreover, we have nice support here before even the channel ends on the 50 moving average resistance, which is the purple line here. So the stock went further down, and as you can see here, the Bollinger Bands also showed here that this is the current trend going on. So all the indicators showed me that, you know, this weakness can even further go. I would love to have bought Tesla even at 350 or so, even lower here, but it was just jumping back. So because there was a lot of forerunners, you have always to understand that you might say this and this is the perfect price for me to purchase, but you have to always be careful because they are front runners, they are algorithms. Okay, so let's say the algorithm know that here's a huge support, and you know the stock can bounce back further off here, and we saw what can happen here. But you have to also understand that, you know, they are programmed, or people thinking the same, and they say, you know, before it goes further down, and it might never, I buy it a little bit higher than this. Okay, so here you can see really what I mean. So here the 50 moving average, and here the downside of this trend here. So other than that, you know, the Tesla stock can go further up. There's lots of room here for the next couple of weeks. I hope it can go here further, you know, until let's see what is the best possible outcome here that can happen. So here we will have year end, right? So the highest that the stock, if it stays in this channel, could be 750. And if it's staying in the same channel, but, you know, will just trade in the lower part, then we would have $590 at the area end, or year beginning of 2021. So you can see lots and lots of potential. Further drivers for the chart and the stock could be, for example, the Q3 earnings, the S&P 500 inclusion, and all of these things that we talked about. So I'm super excited for this development. Here so you can see the 200 moving average, which is, you know, nicely bent here up, obviously through all of this super fast inclination. But if you can see this, you know, this is what I mean. Tesla, you know, they could have had also this kind of chart, but the chart looks more of an exponential growth explosion. Obviously, people say, you know, it's overvalued, but it can be, you know, valued properly, but just overbought. Okay, too many people bought too fast in too short of time. Okay, so as you can see, this is what I meant by being overbought, not overvalued. So let me see if I can make a line here. What I mean. So the stock chart could also be like that, right? So with the, you know, increasing of the Tesla stock, the stock chart could just incline very slowly and surely up, but it, you know, went first many years sideways until, you know, the huge potential was played off and people saw what's actually happening with this company. So Undo, and here we go. So thank you very much for taking the time with me to look into the chart. I'm super excited what will happen next week, and I'm pumped. So most probably when you are watching this vlog, then you know what would happen with the Q3 deliveries. However, I want to just summarize what was expected. Growth was obviously expected. You know, the Q3 of 2019 was 97,000 cars, which was just below the 100,000, but was still a growth of 16% year over year. Now, what is important after, you know, the numbers is that, you know, how they did it, you know, how much China did it, what was, and this is unfortunate that we don't know the separation between Model 3 or Model Y. So if we know it by then, that would be fantastic. Another thing that I really want to know is, are we back to growing exponentially? Because always when new models are released, or models getting cheaper, or you know, this kind of new areas are covered by new factories like the Shanghai factory,
are we having this exponential growth? Can you see it by the numbers? And exactly those things, you can look into it now, right now, after this vlog, after obviously you will like this vlog as well. So I'm super pumped to see those, and I absolutely cannot wait to see those Q3 numbers. Let me know in the comments what finally we received, and I'm super excited. And let's dive into the next topic. So if you want to buy a Tesla China Model 3 or soon Model Y, then you are lucky, because the Model 3 made in China is getting cheaper, 8%, because obviously, you know, they want to keep on selling, you know, the numbers that are producing to maximize the manufacturing of the factory, which will then in end effect make the cars even more cheaper. And always I feel like Tesla has always this, you know, tendency to give those price reduction directly to the consumer, which I think is brilliant, because you should be very, very consumer orientated always when you are running a business. Okay, doesn't matter if it's Asia, if it's Europe or US. We have seen the most centric consumer companies, like for example Amazon, can be very successful. Moreover, we are seeing after the Chinese holidays that we are getting ramped up at Gigafactory in Shanghai into 3 shifts. This is a very good sign, okay? This means that we can lower cost, and this is very important. Important is also to know and not get distracted by the media. It's not a demand problem that the car is getting cheaper. It's just that they're producing more, they can order more. You know, this is something that is a whole value chain that is getting cheaper materials, cheaper labor force, and so on and so forth. So you can see that exactly the scaling of those machines, that building the machine is really, really great for the consumer out there, and that's why I love Tesla so much. If you're thinking about digitalized cars, then Tesla not only is the number one in electrification, but also in the digitalization of a car. Okay, so we have this absolutely really futuristic software, autopilot, and also over-the-air updates. And now we just got a new update, and let me tell you, there's some cool functions, like for example, you know that the glove box is only openable through a button on the touch screen. Okay, there's no physical button anywhere, because it would be just more expensive to do it so, right? Now this seems actually cool, but what would be cooler than, you know, one Tesla software engineer maybe thought, you know, what if you have something very important in this glove box and you don't want, you know, that your wife open it or someone by mistake or your kids are opening? Well, a pin would be nice. And so, zack, they make a small change into the software and you have it digitalized. Actually, you have a kind of safe in your car, right? Because you need to put a number inside as pin, and then only you can open the glove box, which is fantastic. I mean, exactly this little extras make these cars always better. And this is, you know, just Tesla. It's just Tesla, guys. It's just Tesla that they make so amazing cars. Are you owning a Tesla? Let me know what is your favorite feature of your Tesla. Do you remember that we are building another Terafactory, not Gigafactory, Terafactory in Austin? This will be most probably for the Cybertruck, maybe also for the Roadster, and then we will have still our Fremont factory for the Model Y and Model 3. Now, however, if you are wondering, you know, is it going forward? What is the current status? Well, they are actually building already. Can you imagine that? Just a couple of weeks ago, it was announced. You know, all the paperwork apparently is being done or being in the process, and they are pouring the fundament already. And as we know, gigafactories or terafactories by Tesla getting built very, very fast. And each new factory is much better than the other one. And therefore I'm super excited, because, you know, this will just make us selling and producing more cars, and I can't wait to see the first owners of this mind-blowing Cybertruck, guys. I mean, the car looks insane. It's edgy, it's technologically on the edge as well, so, you know, it's a total fantastic move by Tesla for the Cybertruck, and I really can't wait to actually drive one myself. You know, Kara Swisher is one of the really good professional journalists out there, okay? She interviewed people like Steve Jobs or Microsoft owner and founder Bill Gates. But what really is cool about her, she's, you know, knowing a thing or two about technology, and therefore it's fantastic to see her, you know, interviewing Elon Musk. And exactly this happened, and Elon Musk said something very important about Tesla stock. So he thinks that Tesla stock is actually overvalued, right? But on the other side, he believes, you know, will Tesla stock be more worth in 5 years? Probably yes. And this is, you know, interesting that, you know, he's taking this long-term approach, you know, which is, I think, the most important thing that you can do in the investment world. And moreover, think about also that I actually disagree that he's saying this stock is overvalued, okay? Because I think there's two parts to it. So first, you can be overvalued or you can be overbought. And if you think about the value right now about Tesla stock, which is $400 billion, then you can, you know, slice it into pieces and say, you know, the automotive area is maybe 100 or 150 or even $200 billion worth. Then you have the self-driving business, you know, Waymo was bought, a self-driving company, by Google for $100 billion, and it was, you know, a couple of years ago, and they was never so close to full self-driving as Tesla is right now. So maybe this is another 150, 200 worth, and then you still have the energy business and the solar business. So, you know, you can easily come up right now, in my personal opinion, up to 500. So we have still, you know, a buffer of $100 billion to grow for Tesla in value of the company. If it's going very fast, then I think, you know, we can have a big drop also. But other than that, you know, I think we can go slowly and surely more and more up. This would be my wishful thinking. And I really enjoyed this interview. Check it out. It's on New York Times. My members showed it to me. As you see, we are super aware in our Discord channel and everything. So consider join as well.